an amazing and true love story that make you cry. Our love story began at a point in my life where I didn't believe it would happen to me anymore. There was absolutely no forewarning. In fact, I had been separated for about 6 months after a long relationship, and I truly didn't expect to find you. Not like that, not as fast, not in such a way, because I was hoping for nothing. And yet, goes to show that the saying, love appears when you least expect it, sometimes comes true. It has been the case for us, not in the most romantic way, maybe not at the best time for those around us, but it came naturally, without a second thought. You walked into my life, and I walked into yours, and it was simple. Life decided our paths should meet, and I always tend to follow my intuition head on. Life is too short for 1,000 questions. I wouldn't say our relationship began like a fairy tale, because, well, it happened on a dating website. And that's why I wasn't expecting anything special. I was aware of such websites' limits. None of us was ready to truly meet someone. We weren't prepared for this. For us, I didn't know what I was getting into, what this relationship would be made of. Was it going to be serious? Or on the contrary, would it look like the dates I had gone on these past few months? Trivial, fleeting, meaningless. The essence, really, of all this virtually created romance, I kept my guard up despite the feeling that you were different, that with you, it would be special. And at first, despite the strong immediate complicity, we let time go by and drifted away from each other. The virtual game, not giving each other much news, reluctant to get real. And yet I was still thinking about you. But why? Yes, the crazy thing was, at that point, that we had never met. But I don't know. It got the better of me. I could feel there was something there. I asked myself many questions, wondering if it was what I wanted, if I was ready to meet someone at that point in my life. Could it be that you were the right person? The one who would awaken my desire for a new beautiful love story? Getting to tell you these things, to make you understand that I wanted to meet you, was laborious. I felt you were on your guard, remote. I had no idea what you were looking for. But I decided to make it happen, and we finally met, and laughed, and shared, and I could feel something was happening. As I had imagined it would, we took it slow. We were still rightfully suspicious, as wounded as we both had been by love, and proceeded step by step. Until the day you invited me for dinner at a restaurant and kissed me for the first time. None of us knew how to apprehend this moment, let alone how to react or interpret it. I have to admit, I had many doubts concerning our differences in character. Would we share the same vision of a future relationship? It all seemed a little oppressing at first, but I convinced myself that it was worth fighting for, that this special something between us was truly present, and that is why we talked a lot and placed communication and trust at the basis of our relationship. And then it all went very fast. We understood that our patience had proved fruitful and that trust had set it. We weren't there for no reason and were truly looking for something good. And today, we have been together for close to a year, forming a trustful couple. We are in love. And when I look to the past, I realize that my early hesitations were nothing when compared to the obviousness of our current love story. As if the clock started ticking again after a good shake. Our feelings, our dreams, our emotions, our plans, our actions. From then on, it all went very fast. I would never have imagined that I would live with you today, that we would have made a home out of our small apartment, our own home sweet home. No, I would have never believed I would be living with you what we are living today. Life is good with you, with love and joy aplenty. Taking a step back, I realize that you have brought me what I had always looked for in a man, as well as the true love I have always wanted. It came with you. Life with you is full of surprises, twists, and turns, and that's what I love. And of course, I love you. It took time before I admitted to myself that I felt ready to say those words again, but today, you know it. I love you, and have for quite a while now. I hope we can manage to carry out our plans for the future and share this life until the end of our days, surrounded by a happy family. It will be our very own fairy tale, our modern version of They Lived Happily Ever After.